Hey, how's it going everyone? This is DCSG81 and today we are going to take a look into this SH Figuarts, the Son Gohan Beast. Okay, so this is one figure which I have not thought about getting when they first announced it, but as I watched the animation more and more, I just couldn't help myself but to get one as well. Yeah, it does looks pretty good, even though I find the hair is a little bit too much. It's like too long for him, but oh well, maybe that's what that makes him looks like a beast, I guess. Okay, so let's check it out. Wow, this is looking pretty awesome. Let's take a look at the box. As we know, it's nothing new. I always like how they maintain the very good looking box. If you are a big SH Figuarts Dragon Ball collectors, you will appreciate the box art that consistently looks the same and looks very good. And I just love how they use this picture that's pointing right into his face, that you can see the figure right here. And at this side of the box, you can see some very cool effects as well as the Gohan. At this side of the box, there's nothing much. As you can see, Son Gohan Beast. And the back of the box is always my favorite. You can see all the good looking Gohan and poses, and also this very awesome looking effects. And because this is Asia version, so you have this little sticker right over here. And let's get him out of the box. Okay, before I show you the figure right out of the box, I would like you to see these pictures. Oh my goodness, you can see how compact it is. It is full of accessory. This is just looking awesome. And this is the figure right out of the box. Wow, like I say, his hair is really too much. You can see how long it is. And I just love the overall look of this guy, even though he's pretty much the same as the previous Son Gohan, the base form Son Gohan, but this is something else because as you can see, he does have some battle damage. Not much, even though I hope there are more on the body here. Oh, I forgot to take off the plastic again. And as you can see on the torso, there's only one hole here and some thorns on the clothing. Yeah, not much. I was hoping there are more torn on the side of the sleeve, but there isn't much except for the pants. Yeah, there's another part here. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same. I do notice the purple is also slightly more lighter, like faded. And they still didn't include any shadings for the body, so it's pretty plain. Yeah, and let's check out the face. Wow, my goodness, when you look at that, this is really awesome looking out. There are some shadings on the hair, as you can see, so it's pretty cool. And yeah, these are very short. I would say that this is pretty nice, except that I hope that they will have some shadings or even some battle damage, some injuries or blurs and things like that will make him looks even more badass. And next we'll move on to the articulation. I believe it should be pretty much the same as the base Gohan, so he can look to the right, looks to the left. Looking up, pretty good. Looking down, yes, even better. He has a separate neck on his own, so you can actually move his head freely. His arm can go 360 degrees. And I do notice that this piece here is actually a rubbery piece. Same goes for the clothing, and it's a separate piece, but mine seems to be stick together. As you can see, this one there is a separate piece, so this one can move easily, but this one seems to be hindered by this piece right here. Maybe it's in the box for too long. And there is a butterfly joint, I believe, but because of this part here, I think it doesn't move much. Let's try on here. Yep, you can see there quite a big movement there. This arm can go up to about, wow, more than 90 degrees. There's an arm swivels, a double joint elbow. You can turn his hand around going up and down. And this hand guard is also made of rubber, I believe. But there are 2 points of articulations, but I believe the one on his lower torso is actually hindered by the rubbery clothing here. And his waist, he can actually turn it freely or even swivels. Let's see how well he can bend forward. Yep, and bending backward should be much better. Any pull down mechanism for the legs? Not really. Let's see how well he can kick forward. Yep, more than 90 degrees. Kicking backward just slightly. Tight shivels, a double joint knee. You can shivel on his foot as well as this portion here going up and down, and there are toe hinges as well. So let's see how well this Gohan can do a split. Wow, a perfect split. As always, for all the Dragon Balls figure, I think their articulation is pretty top notch when it comes to this line of figures. Yep, so I'm going to give him a full marks for articulations. And next we'll move on to the accessory. I'll start with the hand as always. So he just comes with a pair of closed fist hand that's already on the figure, a pair of open palms hands, a pair of grabbing hands, a pair of fighting stance hands, and lastly a right hand for performing the Makan Kensapo Blast. And I'm very happy that they actually provide these effects. As you can see, it looks beautiful. Wow, I just like how translucent it looks. This is really something else. They have not been giving any of the blast effects, but this one is like a very good comeback. And the best thing of all is they actually include the fingers onto it, so you don't have to like use this finger and then make the pose like it's blasting it. They already have it for you. But one note of warning though, do not drop this guy on the floor because it just looks like it's gonna break. Yeah, it looks rather fragile, but wow, this is just beautiful. And of course it just comes with a stance for holding on to the effects parts. This is like the next best thing, the folded arms for Gohan. Wow, how often do you see Gohan have a folded arm? This is really one of the factors that makes me want to buy this guy. And he also comes with a few interchangeable faces. The one that is on the figure already have the very stern looks of Gohan, and here is a grinning teeth, angry open mouth, and this is the signature one whereby he have a really crazy smirk on him. And the best thing of all is this angry face for the base form Gohans to use. So wow, as you can see, this Gohan just comes with quite a number of accessories, a blasting effects, a folded arms, 3 interchangeable faces with another one for the base form Gohan. This is just awesome. Okay, so right now I'm going to show you how to put on some of the accessory onto him, and I'll begin with the hands. So as always, you just need to remove it like this and just pop in the hand that you want, as simple as that. And to use this beautiful effects part, of course you have to put on the hand. Just remove it like earlier and just pop in the hand, easy as this. And of course you have to use the base that comes with it, so you have to put it on like this. And you can see there is a hole at the tips of the effects, so you just need to put this on just like this. And this is how beautiful it looks. Oh my goodness. And to use the folded arms, basically you need to remove the arms first, so you just need to pull it off like this. Same goes for the right arms, and you need to adjust the arms slightly to the front, and you need to connect the arm together. Yep, as simple as this. So this is how he looks like. Oh my goodness, this is so awesome. And to interchange the faceplate, basically you need to remove the front hair like always, and then you just need to pull off the face, and you need to connect the face that you want into the 2 holes that you can see just right beneath the hair like this. And you just need to connect it back, as simple as this. Wow, when you look at that, this is total awesome. The same go for this face. Wow, this is really nice. And of course, the most iconic face of all is this very crazy wicked smile. So I tried to use this base form face on this Gohan, and it does fits very well, but it looks very odd. And of course, it will look so much better on this base form Gohan. Do click on the likes button if you enjoy this review. Okay, so for the size comparisons, I'll compare him with some of my SH Figuarts Dragon Ball. Of course, I will compare with his father Goku as well as Vegeta, and they are both from the Dragon Ball Superhero. Right up next, I'll compare with his master Piccolo, but this is not from the superhero versions. This is the Proud Namekian versions, and also these very nice trunks. And next I'll compare with this perfect form Cell. He's not fighting this Cell but the Super Cell, and also his father on the Ultra Instinct mode, that they are both having the white hair. And next I'm going to compare with the two GT, which is Goku and Vegeta, okay, which I recently reviewed. And next let's compare with previous Gohan that I have. Yep, so I think they actually are scaling pretty well. And still on the SH Figuarts, I like to compare with some non-Dragon Ball characters such as this Iron Man Mark III, as well as this amazing Spider-Man Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. And how can we not compare with some Marfax or Mayfax? This is Superman Steel, and also some Marvel Legends Iron Man. And lastly, of course, I'll compare him with himself, the base from Gohan, and you can see, wow, they looks very nice together. And next I'd like to talk about the scale for this Beast Gohan, and I read it somewhere in Facebook that some of you guys are debating that he is kind of short, which I don't think so, because you can see that he's on the same scale with this base from Gohan, unless you guys felt that he's a little bit short as well, which I don't think so, because you can see that he also scaled very well with his father Goku. And most importantly, I would think that he is scaling very well with his close master Piccolo. Yeah, you can see that they have some height differences, which is quite accurate to the comic. But I think maybe it was due to some of you guys are actually comparing him with his daughter Pan, and I would think that Pan is actually made slightly bigger, but unfortunately I didn't get her, so I can't do the comparison for you guys. But Pan is definitely too big to be her kid. And next I'd like to talk about the pricing for this guy, and as you guys know, he's a Tamashii web exclusive, so naturally he will be more expensive. But to my surprise, he is not as expensive as I thought. Yeah, he's still at the medium range, I would say, and with all the accessories that he comes with, such as a folded arms, very beautiful blast effects, as well as an additional face for this base Gohan, I think he is well worth the money. Okay, so my final verdict for this Beast Gohan based on all the star ratings so far is going to be a 9.5 out of 10. Actually, to me, he is a perfect 10, but I just deduct some mark because I was actually hoping there are more battle damage when they just concentrate on the pants. I believe they should be more on the upper torso as well, but yeah, and also the lack of shadings on the skin tone, I was hoping they would do that, but unfortunately there isn't. So it's not very crucial, it's not a showstopper. This is definitely a perfect figures. So unless you didn't watch the superhero movie, you wouldn't have any interest on this form of Gohan, but if you do, I believe this is definitely a must-have in your Dragon Ball collections. So yes, I'm strongly recommending this solid release from SH Figuarts. This is definitely one of the top 10 from the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball series, and I really hope that you enjoy my review, and certainly hopes that it helps you to decide if you should get this figure. And I'll see you again in my next video. I hope you'll watch this video right now.